Hello guys, welcome to the Cricket Weekly Roundup, Episode 1. In this series, we'll be talking about the latest happenings in the world of cricket around the globe. And I would also like you all to meet my new colleague, Shoaib. So, could you please introduce yourself?
I'm Sheikh Suhaib, a friend of Mohammad Anis and a colleague as well in cricket. So
And basically, what we used to do is we had a lot of affinity for watching cricket as well as playing cricket and discussing cricket. So, what we thought was if we can do a podcast, it would create more of an effect to the society. We wanted to share our knowledge to the world as well. What we think. So, we came up with this idea of having a podcast.
yeah,
So, before we begin, let's just uh, have a look at the current match, which is Pakistan versus Australia. So, Shoaib, what are your thoughts on this game? Do you think any result is possible in this game?
see, it's a pretty simple game. The pitch was very flat, and also it's very predictable at this moment that it is going to draw unless there is a very bad collapse, which is the chances are very low, but there are very high chances that it will be drawn. It will be a tie.
Yeah, yeah.
For now, that's what we can say.
So you think there are very low chances?
Yeah, there are very low chances that any one team will win this game
Okay.
unless there is a big blunder happening in there.
All right. So what I think is, since there is a full day's play available tomorrow and the weather forecast is also good for tomorrow,
Yeah.
what I feel is if Australia can get a lead of around 100 to 150 in that range,
Yeah.
then they can force a game. Or in a second scenario, if Pakistan are able to wrap them out
Mm.
within, I think, next 10 to 15 runs, and they
Yes.
get a slender lead,
Mm.
like 10 or 15 runs,
Mm.
then probably they would like to bat around two sessions
Mm.
and have around 35 to 40 overs with their spinners
Mm.
and try to get them all out. That's
Yes.
the only way I see here in which Pakistan can win.
Yeah.
But for Australia, they have a lot more time to force a result.
Yes.
If they can play one and a half session also
Mm.
and they score at about 4 runs per over, they have a great chance of winning here. So I feel there are more chances for Australia to force a result here as compared to Pakistan.
There are chances, but those chances are very unpredictable. The most
Yeah,
predicted right now is tie, unless they do something very out of the box.
yeah, that's right. The most foreseeable result that we all can see is it's gonna be a draw. But if Australia play the way they always have played their cricket,
Mm.
then I feel Australia have a great chance.
Exactly.
So this was all about our thoughts regarding this game. Now, if you look at another news, we can also see uh, the changing times in Indian cricket since Rohit has become the captain. So, by any chance, have you been able to follow Sri Lanka versus India game,
Yeah, I
that
have
test
followed
match?
that. I have followed that somewhat, the Indian
Yeah,
batting and somewhat Sri Lankan batting as well.
yeah.
Rohit was very attacking when it came to bowling. He was really very aggressive,
Hmm.
and yeah, that's a good part to be aggressive against the weak teams as well. And he have followed the same against the big teams as well. But even yeah, it was pretty. I can't say it was that easy, but it was still an easy win. It would be an easy win for Indian team. But his real test will be against India and Australia. Is the captain, the test of Rohit captaincy, and I don't doubt it. But the real test is when he faces the mighty teams like Australia and England in their home. Yeah, but overall, even in this match, his captaincy was really great. We can give the credit to him.
So basically, what I feel is in this game, you would have observed one thing that India were always trying to force the game. It was like they are playing a 4-day test match. At no point in the game did we observe that the run rate of India fell below 4 runs per over. They were always above 4 runs to the over,
Exactly.
which is a very high run rate in test cricket. Because if you play 3 runs to the over, that means you're not attacking enough. So that's the approach which I really loved about this team. And secondly, the field setup that Rohit had when they got that initial breakthrough of Asalanka, which Bumrah had provided in the first innings.
Mm.
That time the score was around 161 for 4. He bowled a slower delivery, which just gripped a bit
Yes.
and it stuck the pads and it was going on to hit the off stump. I think that was a master stroke from Bumrah. What was your thoughts on that delivery?
Exactly. Bumrah is a type of kind of bowler that he can give you result even in a pitch which doesn't have swing and seam anything. Bumrah is that kind of bowler. And I like the most about him is how he maintains his economy in all three formats. So that's something special about him. He doesn't give free runs away in any format, be it T20, ODI, or Test cricket. And that's a really great thing to maintain the economy in all the three formats. He takes wickets or not, but he always maintains his economy, which is crucial. Exactly, which is crucial. And it's not that he doesn't get wickets. Even with economy, he gets wickets as well. So Bumrah, is a magical bowler. You can depend upon him at any day. That's what I've been saying about Bumrah always, and I'll say that always.
Okay, so that was our thoughts regarding the test match which India had recently played against Sri Lanka. Now, another big news which is coming from the Indian camp is Kuldeep Yadav has been released from the squad and Akshar Patel has joined the squad. Now, the big question that arises here is we all saw the role of Jayant Yadav. He didn't have a big role to play. And considering the record of Akshar Patel in India, and also we have the sample size of the England series in which he bowled really well,
Mhm.
would you be tempted to include Aksar in place of Jayant Yadav if we get the opportunity?
Yeah, I think it's it was commendable, or it was what you are saying is applicable. They should have added Akshar Patel in place of Jayant Yadav, and we have to we know that Kuldeep Yadav is not in his flow, not in form. So to get that out again, to come in flow again, this is the best chance to give him chance. This is the best time to give him chance against Sri Lanka, because against the big teams, the margin of error would be so less. So here we can get him to get his flow back. That's what I would say about Kuldeep Yadav.
Okay, so what I feel is Aksar Patel, due to the way he delivers the ball, he's always creating doubts uh, on the batsman's mind whether the ball is going to come in or it's just going to hold the line or it's just going to spin enough.
Mhm.
So I think if they can have Akshar and Jadeja bowling in tandem and using Ashwin as an attacking spinner, these three can form a lethal combo. Also, the batting gets extended till number 9. I
Exactly.
know that Shami and Bumrah can bat. I'm
Mhm.
not telling they're not good batsmen, but what I'm telling is till number 9, you have proper batsmen who can even hit the ball when required and they can even play defensive strokes.
Exactly.
That's another benefit of adding Akshar to the squad.
Yeah,
Also, he's very economical.
Against Sri Lanka, and in this pitch, you can go with two pacers and three spinners, and this is the best combo we can think of. And we can, whatever experiments you want to have, whatever potential you want to see from the player, this is the best series to check all of those. Whatever you want to do, you can do this, and the the combo which you are saying, is applicable. We can apply this in this test. And of course, Bumrah and Shami, especially Bumrah, they have improved massively in batting. You know, Bumrah have observed massive, really a quite good change in his technique. The way he bat is pretty confident. He can consistently bat. He can consistently give you score, and save the wicket as well.
Yeah.
If you want, if a proper batsman wants to bat along with a tailender, so I would say Bumrah is the best option at any pitch, be it against any big team as well. Because Bumrah has changed his technique in his batting. He's a very innovative player as a whole. Even in bowling, he keeps changing. He keeps uh, what do you say, improvising himself as well. In batting also, he has improvised. So he's a very innovative player. And even Shami, you can depend on him also as well in batting. But maybe he's not as consistent as Bumrah.
Yeah. Also, our tailenders have improved a lot since the England tour. Since the England tour, I have observed that whenever our tailenders have come onto the bat, except that one tour of South Africa,
Mhm.
in which our tailenders really threw their wickets away. Rest of the series,
Even in that, we saw that Bumrah was, he was batting aggressively. Like yeah, he knows to bat. Even in do you agree or not? Even in that series, we saw Bumrah batting properly. Of course, the bouncer can affect a tail ender. He's not a proper batsman, but still he gave his best. I guess that's what I think. You may add your reasons as well.
yeah, actually, what I thought is Bumrah got really shaken up with the sledging that he had with Marco Jansen. Because when Pant had scored 100, he was looking really good to accelerate and add some 20-30 runs by himself. But
Yeah, of course, that's that thing we can apply. We can have a change in the mindset to not to get affected by the sledging because you're not a proper batsman, so it's not necessary that you would be able to answer him accordingly. So yeah, you have to maintain your calm and not get affected by sledging. That's what I would say.
okay, so we will move on to the last topic of the day, which is India versus Pakistan women's game. By any chance, did you have time or did you were you able to follow this game?
I didn't follow that completely, but yeah, I saw the fall of wickets and some of the
Okay.
shots which our players played. Especially, I saw the fall of wickets of the Pakistani players, and
Yeah.
our team did a really great job. They bowled well, really. They used the spinners well. I think the most of the wickets were taken by spinners. Yeah, right.
Yeah. Yeah.
They used the
Yes.
spinners really well, and even the batting side, they really did a great job.
If you look at the scorecard, you can also see that our Indian spinner Rajeshwari Gaikwad, she was able to pick 4 wickets and only concede 31 runs.
Yeah,
It's really commendable.
yeah. And even
So
the spirit was really good, and that's what we want to say from the sportsman. You would have seen at the end of the game how the players were, you know, merging with, interacting with each other with peace. So that's what we expect from our sportswomen.
yeah, even in that game which India played against Pakistan last year in October, even there we saw Virat.
Even their sportsmanship was great, really.
Yeah, even Virat gave a hug to Rizwan. So I think sports should be always used as a bridge to connect the countries and connect the people, connect their thoughts. See, on the field, you can be serious. You want to win for your country, and another team also wants to win for their country. But after the game is done, they can all have a chat, all have a laugh. There is nothing wrong in it. I don't know why some of our media persons really hype this thing up that we are all enemies. This is a war. No, it's not war. It's sport. They are showing their talent. We are
Those
showing our
any
talent.
political reason should not affect sport. That's the main reason. That's the main thing. And yeah, we have observed that it's not affecting. It should be this way as far as we are doing.
Also in this match, uh, when I checked the score on Crick Bus when I woke up on Sunday, I found that India were 113 for six
Mhm.
or 115 for six, something of that sort. And I thought, oh no, what's happening? Again, are we going to lose to Pakistan or what? I had a slight doubt at that moment. But after that, within 1 hour, I checked the score again, and I was so happy to see our number 7 and number 8. They both batted brilliantly and gave us a great chance to fight and really boosted our score and got our
Yeah,
team to a competitive score.
exactly. We That's why I appreciate them. Our batting department as well did a great job, and followed by the bowlers as well.
So, what this shows is they are a really closely knit unit
Mm.
that nothing affects them, not even collapse. If our men's team can get this attitude during the knockouts or even in the initial games of the World Cup, if they are unruffled by this thing, then I think we have a great
Yeah,
chance of winning the
be
men's
it
World Cup as well.
first innings or second innings, they should follow the same thing. They should not
Yeah,
get the pressure, put themselves under pressure.
I think this is the attitude which Indian men's team should carry. And overall, I would say that our women's team have a proud record of 11-0 now. Before this game, they had a record of 10-0 in ODS versus Pakistan women's team, and now it's extended to 11-0. Let's hope it continues for as long as possible. I know Pakistan would eventually beat India
Yeah, we have
some.
to be ready for that.
Yeah,
But as long as the streak goes, it is good. It's good for
yeah,
the team. But they should not get overconfident with that. And
yeah,
I'm pretty sure they will not get.
yeah. Also in women's game, the media hype is not
Yeah,
that much.
about that. Exactly. And that's a good part of that, about that. In the men's team, it's the media which puts pressure on them more than us, more than the exact game. But the surroundings, the dressing rooms, I think they try, the coach and the captain, they try to keep players away from that. But still, there's a lot of hands of the people as well as the media. So that should be avoidable.
Okay, so before we wrap up, uh, any changes you see to the Indian playing 11 for the next game?
Yeah, the 11 is pretty nice. Yeah, sorry. How much match was the series?
Yeah, they only have a two-match
Two
series,
matches.
so
So I think we can rest one of Bumrah or Shami, and we can give Siraj a chance.
yeah, that also would be great to see. Also, I would like to see Akshar bowl a bit because it's been long since we have seen Akshar bowl.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah,
So
Akshar,
probably,
because it's in India, he can play.
also it would be great to give some game time to Akshar as well because he has been injured for a while, and straight away if he's given a big assignment to play in England, he would struggle. So before getting any big chances, it would be great if he gets some game time here.
Mm, yes. Yeah. And I think he is going to be replaced. He's going to be in place of Jayant Yadav, I guess. There will be no
Yeah,
any other changes, I
that's
guess.
the only place in which Akshar can sneak
And
in
maybe
because
they won't even change Shami or Bumrah. They will keep the same, I guess. But still, if they change something, I would recommend that Siraj get a chance in place of Shami.
yeah,
Or
that's
even
right.
Bumrah if they want, if they can trust even Bumrah as well.
Yeah, they can rest any one of the pacers and they can give Siraj a
Or they
chance.
can even trust both of them. Nothing wrong. They can add Siraj and one more whom they can add. Maybe
Probably I'm not. Maybe Shalu Thakur, I guess.
Shahadul Thakur, okay. But we need at least two proper paces we need.
Yeah,
So I guess only one of them would be resting, or one of them.
yeah, that's right. So, what are your final predictions for that game? Easy win for India and 2-0, or you think Sri Lanka have a chance to fight back?
I think if they don't do much changes, India, if they don't do much changes, much of unnecessary changes, which I'm sure
Yeah,
they will not do, but if they go with the same game plans and almost same team, then uh, the same thing is an easy win for them. But I want that even Sri Lanka fight back. That would be a good game to watch. But for now, as predicting that it would be an easy game. But Sri
yeah,
Lanka has a spark, and maybe they can fight back and give a tough fight as well.
yeah. What I would like to see from India is the top order piling up the runs like we used to see in the early 2000s, where India would be like 300 for 2 or 400 for 2, like how Pakistan is playing. I want one of those games in India.
Exactly.
Probably if it also if it doesn't happen that way also, at least I would hope that the top order gets some runs and India are not 8 or 9 down. They are like 5 or 6 down.
And more especially, we all want to see uh, 71st of
Yeah,
Virat Kohli.
it's been a long, long wait. Huh?
Exactly.
Ponting would be licking his lips that his record is not been broken for last 2 years.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens. So until then, that is it from